Hi, family. How are you? I hope y'all are doing fantastic. I am well. I lit an intention candle. I forgot to include you. I'm sorry. This was for peace. Peace for all. Today was a beautiful day, family. I hope you enjoyed it. It was gorgeous here. Clear blue skies, not a trail in the sky. Until I said that, and then I saw one. It was funny. It's kind of funny how they can immediately react to things that I think and say. But regardless, it was a beautiful day. Clear. Clarity's coming in. And here's something else I noticed in the environment today. There were so many people with Halloween decorations up, like life-size skeletons, life-size crypt keepers, life-size headless horsemen, like all of this stuff. And it was weird because I'm used to seeing everybody with decorations on Christmas, but not Halloween. This was like Christmas almost. I was on a separate adventure, so I didn't document it, but I was thinking maybe tomorrow I'll go out and take pictures for y'all so you can see what I'm talking about. And one thing that stood out to me was this graveyard scene. And one of the tombstones said game over. And I've been feeling this, and this is just like showing up like crazy. It's game over. Judgment Day is here. And there's a lot of death in the air. I'm just seeing it like crazy. It's like the death card over and over and over again. These people are about to start dropping like flies. Excuse me. So, what else did I see? Lots of blue jays lately. I don't know what's the deal with that, but like, speak boldly. Use your intuition. It's strong. And speak boldly. I pulled a few cards on the energy. Excuse me. First card out was 59, Starfish Spirit. Open to infinite possibilities. This is what's coming in for you, chosen, as this the field is being cleared. I pulled some numerology cards and I got 32, music. To me, music is joy, you know? There's infinite possibilities of joy coming in. Also breaks down to a 5, which is change. There's a huge shift coming in. I see it in the environment with all of the death. And I'm seeing it here in the cards too. There's a change coming to your joy and to your health. 71 breaks down to an 8. You're going to have an abundance of health. And then number 5, the change card comes out. And I pulled some of my ancient symbol cards. And I get shift. There's a major shift upon us right now. Nature spirits are bringing in something. They're going to bring you joy. And they're also bringing in protection. Talisman. And this is on the full moon. What I'm seeing is the nature spirits are bringing in some kind of chaos on the next full moon that you don't need to fear because you're protected from it. The chosen are protected. And to be chosen is a choice. You choose to be chosen. Starseeds came down here to show everybody how to choose themselves so they can make it out of this matrix. Some people have sacrificed so much of their soul that there's no coming back. Some people aren't listening. And some people are starting to listen, is what I'm hearing. But regardless, the end is here. Near. Here. And something significant about this full moon. Bottom of the deck. Inverted 5 of Pentacles. You're going to be coming in out of the cold. What is that? 4 of Bolts. When it comes to your community, you're coming in out of the cold. You're going to have a community, possibly, that you may not have now. Or a marriage. A union. There's oh, that's a 5. There's 3 5s out here. Change is bringing in balance for the chosen. For those who chose to heal. And to go inward and listen to their higher self. Their God self. What is this? 9. Inverted 9 of Wands. So part of this shift is that someone is giving up. Ooh. 10 of Roses. The nature spirits are like family to you, or you may not know them, but they know you. You're like family to them. And they're helping to bring this shift in. The whole universe is working in tandem at bringing this shift in. It comes out again. 4 of Bolts. Your community is protected. Your divine union is protected. Your community stability is protected. You've got a 10 of roses right next to 4 of bolts. Like, that's love. Like, a really loving family. Marriage. Divine union. I think I already said that. 7 of bolts. You have very good boundaries set in place. This is part of your talisman that is protecting you. It's your boundaries. You're protecting yourself. Wolf, 14. Or 15. This is the devil card. You have really good boundaries when it comes to these entities that are being run off of the principalities of hate. And the programs they're running off of. That honestly were made by, I believe, the Hebrons. Those, like, big tarantula-looking aliens. I'm pretty sure that's why so many people have a just strange fear of spiders. When spiders are so small and couldn't hurt anything. And they're actually very helpful. They take care of vampire bugs. Like mosquitoes. But yeah. I'm pretty sure that's why people have an irrational fear of spiders, is because in some lifetime they battled these evil Hebrons, these big tarantula. They're like 12 feet tall and they look like tarantulas, hairy spiders. Now, these particular entities are not fallen angels. They're not. They're like, I believe I've explained the family tree. And I can't for the life of me remember the website I found this family tree on. But man, did it resonate. And it wasn't from this country. It was like, it wasn't in English. I believe it was from, like Norway or something. But it seems to me like Europeans have way more access to information on this stuff than the Americans. But anyways, they're like, I've told you that gods and goddesses are basically water beings with some fire splashed in there. The hybrids have a little bit more fire splashed in there. Now, there are lots of beings here, gods and goddesses, that are not, they're not all hybrids. Some are older than Jesus, for instance. Monteru. Anyways, I felt I should explain this to you because it keeps on coming up in my reality of what's going on here. It's more than just the fallen angels. It's the Hebrons, and there's other foreign entities that have gotten in on this. What I just heard is it was a free-for-all. Humans were sitting ducks. They had no clue what was going on. They are infant souls. This was meant to be like a playground to develop in, and it got hijacked by the Hebrons and some others, fallen angels, and others. But many who don't have control, like I believe that it's these Hebrons that are the devil on your shoulder, unless you're straight possessed by a fallen angel. But that they're the ones that they have access to, I think, all human beings, and even, I mean, anybody incarnated as a human being. It's the devil on your shoulder. It's them. And people that give up their souls by refusing to heal and continuing to, you know how it works, right? So those who lose their souls are much easier to control, obviously. And their bodies can straight be controlled by, like, not necessarily by a joystick, but like that, you know? Like, they can control everything in those bodies of those people. And they can control everything in the bodies of people who are blackout drunk. A lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Which is why alcohol is so dangerous, especially to starseeds, because, or chosen ones, sorry, because we're under direct attack from the Hebrons. And it's personal with them too. But that's a story for another day. All right, I guess I'll just pull some cards. I don't know what I was trying to say there now. Oh, yeah. So, and then there's the humans that don't have enough willpower or enough faith in God or love, or they're traumatized or whatever. They're missing parts of their soul that are honestly quite easily controlled also. Not completely, but you'll see the traits of these Hebrons in them. And one thing you'll notice about, if you're still allowing yourself to be in the presence of karmics, which are basically just people who are inhabited by fallen angels or being controlled by these Hebrons, no, they're blocking me. I'll get back to it. Inverted magician. So it looks to me like they may be giving up. I was hearing this thing that made sense to me, is it's like, if these people don't have souls, it would make sense why they're not paying karma for anything, because they're not under the same law as human beings with souls and, you know, yeah, human beings with souls. But that doesn't mean that the laws wouldn't apply to the outside entities controlling this. And these soulless beings are literally just going to drop like flies. There's no purpose for them. But they have been responsible for doing all this magic. They're the magicians. They're the ones that came up with, well, also, here's something else you can really tell one of them by. They're smart. They're above average intelligence as compared to your average clone or I don't know. I'm really being blocked. 20. 4 wins. The nature spirits are bringing in some kind of tower. Some kind of tower to these entities that have been running amok. I hear there's lots of them. I.e. nature spirits that can help the chosen to combat these soulless human beings. That really just need to be deleted from the game at this time, because there's this big shift coming in, like, and the chosen are finding their peace. And there's really no point for them anymore. 6 lovers. Right underneath the 4 of Wands. Yeah, because you're coming into a time where you're going to be surrounded by real love, real friends, real family, real lover, like real husband, real wife, real partner. And it's going to literally block out any interference, any ability for this just raunchy energy that some human beings are running around with. That refuse to take accountability, and part of me is saying, well, yeah, because they're being controlled by an outside force. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if you're playing a video game, right, and you're controlling the player in the video game, are you going to feel guilt and remorse and or feel like you're going to get karma? Like, you can't even feel their pain or feel anything that they're going through. You don't give a damn. You know? That's why they've just been so stupid and just going for the gusto, you know? No soul equals no conscience. Nothing, no resistance to the devil on their shoulder. These malevolent entities. They're like evil cousins of ours, okay? That are jealous that we're creator gods, and they are not. The only thing that they can create is a flippin' puppet show. It's like I said, it's just like the Wizard of Oz. It's just a puppet show. They're not even here. They're running soulless human beings. Oh, yeah. And I was going to say, you know how you know? It's like you'll have somebody say something to you that really is meant to really hurt you that you never told them about. They never knew. It's like, how do these people know all these things about you to try to hurt you with if, you know, if they're not all run by the same force? Inverted Queen of Roses. Well, here's that narcissistic mother showing up. What does this have to do with anything? Oh, she's run by a Hebron. Thank you. Three of Bolts. There's some progress that's been made here. When it comes to defending yourself against these malevolent entities. Because you spoke out. You spoke out about how these human beings were acting like monsters. "21 Eyes, the world." Let me get clarification on that. Clarify world card, please. King of Roses. You've been seeing online, it looks like, and somebody that actually cares has seen what's been going on with you. And they're planning on bringing a tower in to somebody here. It could possibly be this mother figure. They're making progress in taking her down. Inverted Seven of Cups and busting this illusion open. Also, there's been a lover that's been hidden from you. I don't know if you've figured this out yet, but if this is your reading, there's a lover that's been hidden from you. And that's something that seems to be coming to the surface. Inverted Nine of Bears and inverted Fire. Which was what? 11. Justice. It looks to me like part of this illusion was that you thought that you were never going to get your wishes You were never going to get what you were inspired by. And yeah, you were never going to get justice. That this was never going to come in. This was all an illusion being cast on you by these Hebrons. They created some kind of like program that they can put into you. I'm not sure how they do it. And then, like I said, they can remotely control you. If you have no soul, they can remotely control you as well. And I think they can even do it if you're just like, your soul's mostly gone. You know what I mean? If you have some soul, but not much. I guess I'm just trying to be optimistic about some people. But souls are about to be recycled is what I just heard. I don't always like what I hear. Sometimes it takes me a second to tell you guys. I'm just like, oh, really? That's the message? I was hoping for something better. But no, that was the message. So it is what it is. 8 of Bears. That's, that's 8 of Pentacles. You walked away from this stuff, which is very important, by the way, that you walked away, because you're making it to a safe shore. There's about to be bombs going off around these people. Yeah, I saw the sign pro fireworks. Like, it's gonna be something, I'm not sure exactly. I've been seeing fire for a long time now. And I'm a little worried about, okay, not a little. I'm a lot worried about the United States. I just keep seeing fire. And I don't know what it's from, but I hope it's not what I think it might be from. And I'm thinking that this might be something that happens after the Chosen are relocated, because I'm seeing that too. A relocation. Somewhere into the cosmos. I don't know where, but I've been seeing that. So maybe it's not imperative if you're in the United States to like relocate, but if you're not planning on being rescued by the universe, by God himself, then you might want to leave the United States. It does not look good for this country. And it's no wonder, okay? I don't know how many Americans really know what the rest of the world thinks of us. We're just big fat bullies. We've been just racking up a big karmic bill for I don't know how long. We've all been paying for it. So this country's going to be sacrificed. It's not going to exist anymore. That's what I heard. And I heard this last year. I just haven't told you guys on this channel yet. You know, I channeled a lot of stuff on Facebook last year. I hopped off YouTube because I got blocked and went on Facebook and raised a bunch of hell over there. And like, honestly, I've really pulled my couth together to try to make sure I can be seen. But I did not do that when I was on Facebook, really. I mean, I don't know. I think I tried to, but it didn't work out that way. And I came out with a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm completely blocked on Facebook now. I get 0 likes for anything. I have like 5,000 plus followers and 0 likes on anything. Like, I'm completely blocked. So, yeah, I decided I better try to be a little bit more discreet if I want to be able to get you guys messages. Not only that, but y'all chosen are very intelligent. That's how we made it this far in the game. So I think that you all can pick up what I'm laying down most of the time. And if not, like, maybe it's just not, who knows, y'all. We all create our own reality. So, we do have a collective manifestation going on right now. Anyways, they're scrambling me again. They really don't like this information about the aliens. They don't like it when I talk about that stuff. I'm not sure why. I think because it's getting down to the truth of the matter, of who's ultimately responsible for what's going on right now. And one thing I've noticed about being a prophet is that look at Notre Dame, just things can be said that will create fear, okay, and create that into existence, into reality, because as a group we are creating our future. Which is one reason why I try to be so careful with my words and try to more spread the a positive outcome, because when people think things, it makes things happen, okay? So if people are going to think anything, I would prefer them thinking about sunshine, butterflies, flowers, and rainbows, and love, hearts, and fuzzy white rabbits. Because that is the future that I intend to have for myself. And as long as I can get as many of you all on board to this positive trajectory that we are all going to anyway, the quicker it'll happen, in my opinion. I've been trying to get this ball rolling for a while, and I feel the momentum. I feel it going. Like, there's so much momentum. I'm just trying to kick the ball down the hill if I can catch up with it, So everything's good. Everything's looking really good. There's a huge shift coming in. Your joy is going to improve. Your health is going to improve. You're protected. The nature spirits are working to help protect you. Possibly there may be some natural disasters coming into play that nature spirits are going to inflict upon certain peoples. But you're protected from that. And this could be something that's going on in the full moon. Something's happening on the full moon. This shift that's like shift, change. 555. We got the Tower card here, which means God's coming. God's here. And wow, look at this. It's a 5-pointed star. Yeah. So we'll get into it more, I guess. But, I think I'm going to end this here. They're blocking the crap out of me right now. This is not what they want me talking about. They would rather me talking about, love that everybody is scarred from. Here's another thing. Divine unions are very important. So anybody spouting about how you should just stay alone, it's not true. That's the counterforce. Because it's those unions and it's that love that is going to help save the world, if not actually save the world. So watch out for that agenda, because I've been seeing that, and I feel like it has to do with it being so important when it comes to saving the world. It's very important that people love each other, and that means divine unions. So, okay? All right, I love you all. Enjoy your evening, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye.